ready for the SETSY advice time. I'm ready. Considering I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna answer all your advice best way I know how, which is the best way I know how. I know I'm late. I get that. Look, and first of all, yeah, I'm not even ready. Hold on. SETSY time. SETSY time with Megan Flocks. Go ahead, ask me a question. Oh, hey, Daniel. Happy Friday. Got a SETSY question you need to ask me that I may or may not be able to answer? Huh? Go ahead. It may offend me. And if my face turns red, that's on you. That's your fault. Mm-mm. Please don't make it too dirty. All right, you can make it a little bit smutty, but just, you know. All right, let's keep it. Fuck did that thing go? It doesn't, it's not. All right. Let's make our hair sexy. Let's make our hair sexy because, first of all, rule number one, ladies. Sexy hair. You want to look like you just done it, but maybe not. You want them to think, huh, has she already got some today? And then in the back of their mind, they're like, they're worried. That's what you want. It's not manipulation. It's just kind of like playing the field, if you will. It's not really playing the field either. It's manipulation. Just mush your hair up real good when you answer the door, especially if they're late. It's good advice. Also, too, act like you're spent. Like you just been, you're so tired. You're really tired. Now, I don't know if I'm going to give sex advice every Friday, but I feel like people need it. And also, too, I may or may not allegedly not be a sex therapist. And that's neither here nor there because there's a ton of therapists online that aren't really therapists. And I'm going to buy my therapy thing too. And I'm going to bejewel it probably. I'll probably bejewel it. Put it in like a pink gold frame. Hang it over my bed because nothing screams sexy like sex therapist. Oh, hey, Danny. Spirit in the sky, my yummy yum. Hi, Gray. Yes. So I came up with this little idea, and I'm going to tell you, it's not something I take lightly, okay? This is a very serious topic. I realize that. And for a lot of people, this is a do or die. It's a make or break situation. So, um, after the whole COVID thing, when everybody stopped being real desperate, um, times have changed. So now we don't have to shack up with somebody who tests negative anymore. We don't have to do that. Thank you, Danny. I appreciate that. We don't have to do that any longer. I personally suffered through a COVID relationship. I don't really want to talk about it, but all right, I will. It sucked. And I will tell you this. I utilized what rhymes with condom every single time on account of, I don't know. I mean, if he's out here just doing people during COVID, what won't he do? You know what I mean? So that's where I just drew the line and I was like, no. Like he's taking too many chances. He's out here doing too much during COVID and stuff. And I'm not talking about me. I'm not talking about my choices. My choices was solid, okay? I made sure that I was not homogenized. What's the word I'm looking for? I was shot at. I had all the shots. I had everything what I needed. I knew I was golden, so I wasn't really really worried. So, except for Spirit in the Sky, I don't know if he was there for that last stream. You want to show me a good time? Well, that is not a question. I'm here for sets therapy, SETSY talk, and this doesn't have nothing to do about me. That's I want to give back this new year. That's why I have created this here event evening. Whatever, man. I wish I had a. Anyway, yeah. So ask me a sexy question. What's going on over here this evening? Oh, hey, Dickered with Dave. Long time no see. Dave, you got a sex question? I'll try and help you out. Cause I just ordered a sex therapy certificate online. I had to answer a few questions. They were pretty simple. How old are you? What's your address? Have you ever had sex? And I answered yes to all three. Next thing you know, to-do, I'm a sex therapist and I'm here for you. Hear ye, hear ye. Yes. Oh my God. Sammy's in the building and back too. Oh my God. Well, now I'm nervous. Great. Well, ask me a sexy question. Go ahead. I know you want to. I'll just answer it the best I can. Oh, yes. First of all, I want to start out by saying all of this is for educational and fun ass purposes. That's it. Like, don't go out here and just be like, oh, so and so told me to do this. Don't do that. Okay? Because this is not that. Dickered with Dave, I think that speaks for itself. Ah. No, but on a serious tip, you don't have a question. But I have a P ladies where you fly with your sex toys, take the batteries out so you don't gotta meet a ramble and embarrassing situation. Okay. All right. I'm just going to go ahead and say, Dave, that I don't speak gibberish. I don't know what the fuck you just said to me. Also, too, I've been out of batteries for a hot minute. I don't know why you bring that up. It's a sore subject. It's a sore subject with me right now. I have been out of batteries. And you know what? Every time I go and I intend to buy myself said batteries, I always forget them. And I really appreciate you bringing that up. I really do. Because that pisses me right off, Dave. You think every time I go to massage my face, I feel good about forgetting batteries? No, I don't. And I'm not taking my batteries out of something else I need. No, I'm not. So, there's the answer to that sexy question. Damn. Fuck. I knew this was going to go wrong. I knew it was going to be bad. Come on. Sammy asked me a sexy question. I'll tell you the truth. Maybe. I might don't. Dave, you're going to have to narrow down your question. Oh my God. The face massager. Yeah, it's dead. Here, I'll show you. Well, I'll tell you why. It's because, and it's a good reason. Oh no, I might have moved it downstairs. I think I did. Yeah, I did. I moved it downstairs. to remind me to get batteries, which I still have yet to get. I traded out my face massager batteries for, sorry about that, for my remote control for my radio. You got to give some shit up, you know what I mean? And that goes with sex life too. Like when they say, "Hey, does this feel good?" And they've been down there for like, I don't know, say a good 45 minutes. They've been down there, their lips are chapped. You're applying chapstick and all that form, and you're oohing and ahhing, but you know you're not really getting anywhere, and he's not getting anywhere, and or she's not getting anywhere, and you just have to. Here's what you do, and this doesn't even hurt their feelings. You just tap them, wrap them on the head real good, on the top of the head. Maybe even pull their hair, if their hair is long enough, and just say, "Give up." Because the first thing with good sex is honesty. You don't want to waste all that time. Ooh, ah, fucking, for what? You're still as dry as the Sahara. Nothing really going on down steps. So that's a good tip. Here's another one. I love this. Oh, Andy. Oh, I apologize. Where is it? How do you ask a woman to give an oral exam without sounding sleazy? Well, okay. So, are you in a relationship with this said woman or not? Okay, doesn't even matter. I'll tell you how. Just say, "Hey, are you down with like feeling around a little bit down there and or like licking a stamp? Are you into that? Cause like I'll reciprocate in my own way or whatever, Offer something up, like not money. Don't offer money. That will kill the mood, but offer up something like some retaliatory pleasure. Tell her, yeah, you should be fine. Yeah. Ask her if she licks a stamp. There, I hope I answered that. Okay. I love you, Sammy. Okay, Sammy, are you only a sex therapist only or a therapist and other things as well? Also, you spelled therapist wrong in the title. I know. Just letting you know. Thank you. Well, part of the reason for that, Sammy, is because I'm not actually one. And I'm not even trying to pretend one on YouTube. That's why I just wanted it to look as illegit as possible. And also too, what was the other one? Am I really a sex therapist? I'm gonna be when I get my degree online here somewhere. I just gotta buy it. It's like $45 plus shipping. Then I'm gonna make a bejeweled frame of it. It's gonna look legit. Okay. And I'm gonna put it over my bed. So I know you're jealous. I know. Well, you too could get one. I don't know. Yeah, you can get one too. You can be anything you want. How can people make me happy? Well, first off, jewelry. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I gotta like them. They gotta make me laugh. They gotta be nice. They gotta like a little choking. I'm just kidding about that. I'm kidding about that. They gotta like zip ties. Now see where I went with that, and that was just I went south. real quick. But I am trying to focus on my main objective here. What? Thank you, B. You should have wore the moccasins. Ooh, that's a Charlie Brown reference, and I love it. Now, see, references like that make people horny. It's a fact. The smarter the man, the hornier the woman. I'm pretty sure of that. I mean, maybe it's just me. The smarter the person, the hornier the person. Doesn't got to be a man or a woman. I'm not even saying that. Just for shits and giggles, let's use men. Because they're simpler. Sure you do. They're allowed half the shit is not coming home and making breakfast. You right about that. Thank you, B. That brings up a lovely point. If that son of a bitch leaves a mess in your room, tears shit up, as a visitor, maybe leaves the toilet seat up, uses your toothbrush, doesn't make coffee, that is the last dance. I don't care how good the sex was. Fuck right off. That is what they can do. Because honestly, if you can literally not do that much, no. Yeah, I'm horny magnet. Let me read you some DNA double helix Wikipedia articles. Andy, interesting. Interesting. Well, I'd be more than down to just send them to I think my email's linked below somewhere. Sure. And ask me anything you want, Okay. Have I ever been in a threesome? Kinda. One time. I almost was involved in one. It involved me. I've told the story a million times. I ended up stealing a bunch of beer and my wedding present and back and yeah. And I made an ass of myself on the way out. So it didn't go down. So I don't really know how to respond to the threesome thing because I've never really done that. But I can't really, I'm not good at like sharing crayons. Like if I'm coloring, even if it's my grandchild and she says she wants the color red and I happen to be using that color, she may or may not get that crayon. Is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Thank you, Andy. Succeed. Yes. Spirit gets it. Yeah. Also, too. Not for nothing, ladies or gents. If you happen to be in like an establishment, say you're in a business, you just say you're just going in to pump gas or you're going in to buy whatever. I don't give a fuck what you're buying. Could be condoms. That's a good idea. You walk in there and some ass face says to you, "Oh, you in here all by yourself?" And when it's obvious, that you are. Right. Do you please a narcissist sexy? Do I please a narcissist? Yeah. I have done that. But I also find that is very empty. Eventually you're gonna get sick of that shit and you'd rather do yourself. Like I have a couple favorite pillows. I don't make people sleep on them or nothing, but there's a couple I grind out on. And yeah, I'd rather do that than fuck a narcissist. Yeah. And tell them how great they are, even though they're not, and all that. No. Not big into the narcissist fucking. 30-minute time out for Gray. She said that because you called me one. What? Oh, Sammy. Fucking hell. Andy. Yeah, those aren't for sale. Those are my favorite. I mean, look, I'm out of double A's. What do you want? Oh. Here's the other thing, a try hard. They try too motherfucking hard. They tell you, oh, you're the best I ever had. Those are the best tits I ever seen. You're the prettiest girl in the whole wide world. You're fantastical. And you haven't even fucked them yet. Don't. If they're doing all that before they even get laid, just imagine. It's going to be one of those, what's those episodes? 48 hours. You're going to go missing. You're going to turn up in a barrel somewhere. And don't tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. That is exactly what's going to happen. Also, too, this online dating, I don't suggest. Megan, are these lights? Do they turn on? Yes, Gia. Oh, yes, these ones, those ones, yes, they turn on. How do they look? It looks like trying to get action. And right now, this neighborhood's not the time to put the light on with my red curtains. It's probably not the time. Any other time I would do it, but not right now. I fucking love you too. What did I do wrong, Sammy? God damn it. I missed the whole thing, I guess. Thank you, Gia. I missed the whole thing. Sammy, do I gotta apologize for you for something? Because maybe I missed it. You know, I get nervous and then I fucking miss shit. I'm not perfect. And thanks for asking, Gia. Actually, see this? It hangs from the ceiling. There's my door. But this hangs from the ceiling and I can take it down and it covers. Why do I get nervous? I don't know. Usually I have to phone a friend before I go live and be like, here's what I'm going to talk about, maybe. Because, you know, half the time I'm like, yeah, this is what I'm going to talk about. And then I start talking about it. And then the whole subject changes. And then there I am in the middle of nowhere, fucking wondering what the hell I was talking about. That kind of shit. I don't know. We need to have a chat sometime. You ain't gonna ask me your sexy questions here. Yes, we can have a chat, but I know I didn't do nothing wrong, Sammy. I know I didn't. And I must have missed if somebody did something wrong to you and I missed it, I missed it. Because I would never. You know better. Shit. They really are nice, but, you know, we don't want to turn these on tonight. It's a Friday night. You know what that means. This neighborhood is not safe. Okay, we're good, Sammy? Good. Turn on the light and play some Roxanne. No, Andy. Yeah. Nah. I mean, I would if I hadn't paid my electric bill or something. Oh, but wait. How would I turn my lights on? Shit. I just have to stand out front on the corner. But nobody doesn't stop out there. You all see me. Try to make people stop out there and they don't. I don't know what the fuck their problem is. Although, good news, good news. I did notice that some more ladies in the neighborhood are working double time. So, a couple of them have moved on up in the neighborhood. I'm not shaming them. I'm just saying. Not about to step on toes. Uh-uh. I'm not gonna say a goddamn thing. doesn't want doesn't want to turn them on for some reason. Yeah. Knocked. What would you do if I knocked at your door? If you knocked on my door, I would probably like, I don't know, bear hug you, trying to lift you up or jump into your arms and I don't know. Fuck. I'd be like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I don't know. Probably freak out. Maybe pass out. I don't know. Do I live in a wine mom neighborhood? No, Andy. I do not. Well, I don't think I do. I don't really know my neighborhood anymore. That's what's sad. I don't know. I think I do sometimes. I think like to myself, oh yeah, I know my neighborhood, but I really don't. I really don't. I don't. I think my neighborhood is fucked. Well, not fucked per se, but yeah. Why do I have my? Oh, that's horrible scopes. All right, I can't find my clippy, and I know it's here somewhere. Come on. My hair's itching me. You have a bird too? He's seasoned with 11 herbs and spices, though. Andy, you can rot in hell. Like, literally. No, seriously. It's okay. A lot of people make fun of me having a bird. I never wanted a bird. I never once in my life said to myself, oh, you know what? I really love to fucking have a bird. I never said that. I never once thought that. But then, shit happens and there's a bird. Oh, speaking of sexy time, somebody thought it was a great idea to buy her a fucking one of them little hut jobs. So now she's been like dry humping it and shit and like pulling all the styrofoam out. So it looks like it's snowing everywhere. I got to vacuum every 20 seconds. Other than that, thank you, Danny. Thank you, Gia. She is. Well, it's true, Andy. It's true. I saw that somewhere. I think it was on Google or something. Oh yeah, TikTok's gone tomorrow, I think. Or no, it might not be now. I don't know. I'm not keeping up. Any of you all got TikTok? Because I don't. I mean, I've seen it a couple times. I've seen it. It looks interesting. They have a couple nice recipes and shit, I guess. I don't know. I mean, was I wowed by it? Not really. And also, do I want my more information stole than people normally do? Not really. I don't know. I mean, I guess. Fuck it. I mean, they're gonna steal it anyway, right? I think TikTok is about to be banned. I think you're right. I think you are right. Also, too, not just that. I don't know. I think there's gonna be a lot more. What's it called? I always use the wrong words, but I'm not trying to be funny this time. There's gonna be a lot more First Amendment rights violated, like what you can and can't say. Danny, you are so prush. Bruh. Twerking for attention. Fuck. You know what? I didn't even think about the twerking thing. Now that I will miss. I mean, that's not easy to do. Um, Pretty sure I pulled an ass muscle one time trying to twerk on the back of a chair in a bar room. Was I embarrassed? Absolutely. Did my ass hurt for a couple weeks? Sure did. Did I get laid that night? No, because my ass hurt. Could I have? Yes. But I really wasn't that into it. What are we going to do? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm sad all of a sudden. It doesn't, it's not a, gee, it's not going to affect none of us, honestly. You know what's going to happen? It's just going to be another, something else will pop up in its place. Something just as, you know, don't fret. Gee, I wouldn't worry your little pretty head. Look, and also too, I don't know about you all, but I use Google a hell of a lot more than I use anything else. Or like, especially for like recipes and stuff and Karma Sutra moves in the bedroom. We're supposed to be talking about sex, and why in the hell are we talking about food? And I don't use TikTok, and we're not, and I'm not talking about politics for 4 years, and I've done said that. I've already said that a million of times. I'm sticking to it. I'm not gonna talk anything politics. You want to know why? Cause fuck politics. Fuck it. You know what else? Yeah, just fuck politics. That's what else. Who gives a flying fuck about the politics? Not I. You welcome, Gia. Gia, I kind of make. All right. All right. I know I'm supposed to be the sex therapist right now, but I got a serious question for you guys. All right. Say you got a super SETSY hot date. You haven't had any in a while, neither one of you. One of you masturbates all the time, but it isn't me. It's not me the one masturbating. And then you know that you got a special event coming up, right? It's a very, very special event. It's a birthday. And you want to make a nice dinner. But not just your average dinner, just like a really nice one. You know what I mean? You can pull these up. Makes waves. A nice dinner. Yeah. You don't want to go all out because you don't want to be too full to really get it on. So what's your suggestions? I mean, we don't want to feel fat. Well, I mean, a little bit fat, but you don't want to feel like so stuffed that everybody goes to sleep. Well, Andy, I'm going to make a fucking fabulous dish. That's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to just... Look. I know everybody gives roofies a bad... No, I'm just kidding. too soon to joke about roofies, isn't it? I'm just kidding, FBI. I'm not gonna roofie nobody, little Robitussin. Look, everybody's gonna everybody's gonna be happy by the end of the night. You was deliberately late. Beats also you don't want to eat at a birthday party. Yeah. No, no. It's actually the partner's birthday party. And what I planned to do was make a special dinner. But I don't want to eat none of it because I want to be like super slim and do like some gymnastical moves. You know, just to remind him that I'm a young 50 something. You know what I'm saying? And just put the moves on him. And then that way, that's a birthday to remember. I may or may not do a back bend and grab his ankles. I don't know because one of his ankles is bum. It's a bum ankle. So I don't really want to fuck that up. You know what I mean? And then, well, yeah, you got to consider. Here's the other thing about SETSY time. You got to consider the age of your partner. Now, if I was doing a 20-year-old, it might be different. I might do some jumping jacks, a split. Who knows? I mean, sky's the limit, and it only takes like 3 minutes. You do the split, one jumping jack, and all that shit, you're done. He's done, you're done, everybody's done. Call it a day. I have arthritis, condition, and or a pacemaker. Do you sleep with a CPAP? When was the last time you had a full erection? How long is the longest you've gone since your seventh wife died? Little questions like that. You get the answers to that, you know it all. But also, too, you got to really listen because sometimes investors be lying. Hands off your fucking willy, yeah. Don't make a dinner, make a charcuterie board. Well, you know what I did think about making like fucking, I don't know, like crab dip and having a nice white wine and then some French baguette and then, maybe, I don't know. You know what? I'm overthinking, that's what. And then guess what? He's gonna overeat, pass out, and I'm not gonna get any once again. And, and I'll probably forget my double A's. So, and I can't rub one out on the pillow because he's probably gonna be sleeping on it. I lied when I said I didn't give people the pillow. I do. I give people the pillow, but I'm wearing protection when I rub one out. Doesn't really matter. Point being, you're lucky to sleep on that. But I might flip it over. Maybe I'll change it. Just don't give him any lasagna or ribs, or he won't sleep. Good advice. Definitely not oysters or none of that shit either. I don't know. Actually, now that you said that, I'm thinking maybe I'll make stuffed manicotti. Huh? A little bit of garlic bread. Mm, salad. fill him up a little bit, and then have a little bit of pie. Then he passes out, and I wake him up and say, "You are the best I ever had." And then he's already in love because of what he's done it consumed. All the food he's ate. He already thinks he's done had sex because of the food. That's where you win. And then you say, "Oh, you were the best I ever had. Swear. Swear. Swear to God." You're the best I ever had. That was the best 7 minutes of my life. Just don't worry about lasagna and ribs. That's the last thing you need to worry about. Here's what you. Okay. Especially, look, avoid this. Guy comes to your house, right? And it's just like, just gonna visit, just for a little visit. But they show up with like a guitar. They show up with a guitar, a backpack, like a small suitcase, a cooler. Um, their own pillow. Um, they also offer to make you right away. They offer to make you a extra house key, which is extra sweet when you think about it. That's lovely. That's good looking out, especially if you get locked out. Am I wrong, ladies? But I'm sorry, I just met your ass and you're already moving in. So, and then they're like, "Well, how much do their electric bills run here?" You have to pay for your own water? So you're here? That is when we say, what do we say, babies? Look at me, come here to me in the face. We say no. We say no. I don't care how dry a spill you've had. You could add a dry spill in the free world. Come on. We've all had them. I've had them. You've had them. We've all had them. Ouch. I chose mine. Ugh. That was from fucking somebody last night. My elbow locked up. Yeah, we've all had them. We've had some dry spells. Each and every one of us. Let's don't go there. But here's what I say about dry spells. They're meant to be. Because if you're that dry and there's no one worth effing, then there's no one worth effing. It's simple. I mean, I don't understand why that's so hard for people to comprehend. I mean, give me a break. I mean, if you don't feel like it when you're right next to them, even like, even if you know they're coming, not like that, not in the sex sense, but if you know they're swinging through, and you get this sense of dread, and you're all like, and then they text you and they're like, "You want any vodka or anything, or like LSD?" That's a definite no. That's a no. That's when you say no and never give your address. Don't do that. Don't. Oh my God. Mm. Avoid the guy. Now see, I just I'm just now learning all this sex advice because I'm new to the scene. Freshly divorced, proud of it. Thank you, Jesus. Amen. Proud of it. Lot of stuff going on out there, and I'm not gonna lie. There's some major kinks I was unaware of. Been made aware of recently. Um, and I don't know how to feel about that. So, what I'm gonna do is just stay in my lane. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna stay in my lane. That's it. I'm just gonna do me. You know what I'm saying? Fuck. I think my best advice is just for all of us to just do ourselves at this point. I mean, and fall in love with yourself. Say, oh my God, you're the best motherfucker I've ever been with in the mirror. Pay for water as well. You right? Just don't give him any lasagna. What? Nah, no one better not show up to my house with a suitcase. Yeah, small suitcase. Small suitcase, yeah. Small suitcase, a little cooler. Mm-hmm. 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 I'm steady looking for a sleeping bag. I'm like, nah, no, they I know they don't think they're moving in here. I know that can't possibly be true. Guess who's not getting any? The guy who shows up looking like he's moving in. And no, I don't want to hear your goddamn guitar playing. First of all, okay. Can I just say this without no offense to the guitar aficionados out there? I'm sure there's a couple. Please don't bring your fucking guitar to my house and pretend you know how to play. Please don't do that. Man, there's nothing more that I hate than having to listen to someone play guitar for me and say, I wrote you this song, and I recognize the song from like the 50s. I don't say a word, and I'm like, wow, you wrote that? Yeah. And automatically, guess what? Ladies and gents, no sex. No sex. Mm-mm. Absolutely not. You're not going to tell me you wrote me fucking, a fucking Frank Sinatra song. No, you're not. Not today, Satan. You're not getting your finger wet. You're not. I don't. Yes, I know. I don't know why. Oh my God, you know what? I know what I gotta do, and I'm going to. All right. Look, I'm gonna tell you one more SETSY story. It's not my favorite one, but you'll get the gist. All right, so it was a warm August evening, and there was a backseat on a church bus. It's real dark back there, you know. Only time it lit up was when the brake lights showed. So, me and, well, Mike, we'll call him Mike, we sat on the back seat one night after church group, and we was both in our early teens. He was hot. He had at the time I was really into Metallica, and I loved James Hetfield's Pocked Face. For some reason that really did it for me. I loved Acme. I don't know. Don't ask me why. I don't know that. Point being, he had great acne and he had braces, which I also thought was super sexy at the time. Don't ask me why. I don't know. I don't know why that was sexy, Edna. I'm sorry, Edna. Anyway, so he reached over and he grabbed my hand and he looked at me and he goes, "Can I kiss you with my tongue?" Okay, first of all, don't ever say that to somebody. "Can I kiss you with my tongue?" Don't say that. That is, first of all, that is a huge turn off. "Can I kiss you with my tongue?" How about just, "Can I have a kiss?" Why do you gotta include, why didn't he just say, "Can I tonsil wrestle you?" Because that's what he tried to do. It was the most horrible first kiss I've ever had in my life. Cut the shit out of my lip. Still have a scar. I'm not gonna point it out. Um, so there's a sexy lesson for you. Don't don't fall for the guys with the braces and the acne, because apparently they just want to fucking wreck your lips and your life. I don't know. He's big into squash ball now, I hear. I don't follow really close. He's got a beautiful husband. Okay, one more sex story. And that's it. And this is possibly one of the best sets of advice stories I can give you. So I had this boyfriend. He was everything to me. Oh my God. He was a bad boy. When I told him to wear eyeliner to school, he did it. I still don't know why he did that. Yeah. Um, yeah. I told him what to wear to school on the daily. He did it, which I like obedience. I'm not gonna lie. I like a little obedience in my life. Am I uh, a dominatrix? Not at all. Except bitch. Kinda. Point being, that's neither here nor there. I wanted him to wear eyeliner. He did it. He still didn't get my cherry, none of the things. And then he took me on a date, and he took me in this Ford Fiesta. Back in the day, those things were like little death traps. They were like, I don't know if you've ever seen one, Google it. It was like this little hatchback fucking 2 or 4 door that he souped up for some reason or another. He's driving us drunk from a party because he's in a hurry to get back to his house so he can get nailed. He thinks he's gonna rail me. He thinks he's gonna get some. So he's in a huge hurry. Turns out he was so hammered he kind of fucking fell out, and then his boot stayed on the accelerator. We went airborne into a ravine that was full of, this was November, full of Russian cold water. Dude behind me broke his nose. The girl broke her wrist. He was knocked out. And I can't even remember what I had. I couldn't even feel it. All I did was grab dude and like lift him. I don't know how I did it. I think the water helped me. But I threw him up on top of the car and everybody else got out. It wasn't real deep water, but he was knocked out, so he could have drowned him. And that was supposed to be my first time, but needless to say, it didn't work out. So there's the end of that story. So I held on to my cherry one more One more day. Do you know that cocksucker came to pick up his what's that thing they give you? What's that thing they give you? His class ring. Yeah, he did. He came to pick up his class ring. Yes, he did. Came to pick up his class ring. Well, this may or may not allegedly happened, and also he's dead. So I'm allowed to tell this story. Plus, I'm not mentioning no names. What I will tell you is when he had the balls to come to my house and have some slut come to my door and ask for his class ring back, well, I may or may not done a little damage to it. Big whoop. It wasn't very hard to damage. Anyway, I put it nicely inside its box and delivered it right to his whore that came to the door. Oh, that rhymed. That's bars. She goes, Megan, no hard feelings. No hard feelings. And I said, you right, slut. You right. Now, when you're dealing with sluts, you're allowed to call them that. You are. Why am I timed out? Because Gray, you ain't timed out. I see you. I don't know. People have been timing people out. Fucking with my channel. I don't know why. I'm not even monetized. But they still do it. I gotta re-race all my wrenches now and give all my babies new wrenches just because of one asshole. I don't know. I'm sorry, Gray. I see you. Here, Gray. Here, hold on. There you go. There, Gray. You won't get timed out again. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know the problem. I don't know the problem there. I don't got no problem with you, so I don't understand what happened, but now you're not timed out no more. You're not timed out no more. You should have typed. There you go. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, that's bullshit. I don't know what happened, but Sammy will get over it. You will. She will. All right. Since Sammy came in here and didn't ask me a sex question, I'm gonna go ahead and tell Sammy her sex problems. Just on account of she didn't ask. And that hurt my feelings. So now I'm gonna answer she's sex questions. That's right. Don't worry about it, Sammy. I got you. I got you, Sammy. All right. I got your sex question. All right. Let me put, because it's kind of cold in here. And I don't want Sammy to see my erect nipples when I talk about her. Here's Sammy's whole sex problem. I'll go ahead and tell her, because I know she's been wondering, what is it? Why am I so pent up? What's going wrong? I tell you. You need... I'm sorry, girl. All right, Sammy. No offense. But you need to get out more. You know, just stare at people's asses. Don't let them see you staring at them. Just like stare at them randomly. And just imagine to yourself, hey, what would I do with that ass or whatever? You know what I mean? Then that warms you up. You get home and you're ready for some action or whatever. Hopefully you have batteries because I don't. Hey, Cole. Cold as motherfucking cold in Virginia. I don't know what's going on. You know where I'm about to move to? Barbados. I hear it's really nice. Thank you, Gray. I thought it was good advice. And also, too, here's some more good advice. If you're not sure if you even want sex and or have ever really had an orgasm, please don't hit me up with a question because I don't know how to answer that. I'm not your girl. You need to go to a real life sex therapist, which I will be in a matter of a couple weeks. Let me scrunch my. Yeah, you gotta look just fucked when you do sex therapy. That's what. Mm-hmm. There. Look at that. Oh my God. I got so laid. Several months ago. Oh, it's still shining over it, ain't I? Oh, yeah. I know. See, when you get it done right, it just lasts. That glow. It's also called Fenty. It's like this highlighter shit, and you can just pretend like you've been doing it. Just tease your roots. It'd be like, I know when you go in the store and people are like, "What have you been up to?" And you just say, "Guess." Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden, everybody wants some. Then they start lining up. It's true. It's true. It's true. I've tried it. I mean, does it work every time? Maybe not. Not necessarily. Every other time, probably. Or at least every other time. Okay. First of all, I know a lot of us have already, done it a lot. Some of us more than others. And I'm not judging you. But listen, come here. All right. So you've already done it a lot. And you meet this new person and you're digging them. You go out for sushi or whatever, and they pay, obviously. Otherwise, negatory on that. But anyway, they pay. You have a couple cocktails. You go back to the house. You know what's about to go down. Uh, you drink a couple more cocktails. You think, yeah, you get in the bed. You do whatever it is you do. And I don't care who it is, they're judging them the whole time. Even if they're wasted, they're thinking to themselves, am I gonna call this motherfucker? No. Where's my shit? Where's my pocket purse? Where's my phone? You're just automatically thinking, like, how can I get dressed and get the fuck up out of here without leaving my real number? Here's what you do. you You wait for those cocksuckers to fall asleep. Then you get, no. Actually, what you do is just keep your shit in a pile, a nice, neat pile, wherever you go. If you're at visiting someone's house, maybe you know them a little bit, it doesn't matter. Keep it close by, all of it in one good little pile. Then you just collect it all and you get gone. Change your number. I don't care what you got to do at this point. I mean, if you got to change your number, you can do that. But if you don't got to change your number, just don't answer it, block. And then, Huh? Also, to never do somebody that you just meet randomly at a concert. Never do that. I never have. Nor would I. But I'm just saying, some people out there do it. And I wouldn't advise that. I would not advise that. Because if they're willing to do you at a concert in a Johnny Blue, chances are they've already done it like a few times that day. Please don't do that. My girlfriend learned the hard way. I don't want to talk about that. That's not very sexy. But there's bad stuff that can happen after sexy time. On that note, I'd like to leave you with a spiritual blessing for all your sexcapades. I hope that they all work out, regardless. I mean, you don't got to stay together, but at least somebody enjoys it. Please don't pretend to enjoy it. Life's too short. I'll be back. I'll be back with more. I was rich. Our brand new truck. I love you. Yes. Don't worry about that. Don't worry. All right. So on this, I'm gonna close with this. Dear Lord, I hope everyone listening and or that may listen gets laid real good and or does themselves appropriately and safely. In your name I pray, amen. You're welcome. I'll be back once I get certified. Ish. Maybe not. Maybe. I mean, I don't know if I'm getting. I don't know what I'm getting.